did a great job. We communicated really well, and that's what really helped us push through.
Keenan said
Well, we didn't. For 3 quarters, they blitzed us really hard. They were giving us a single guy from a different direction about that whole game, and I think once we kind of got them off balance, and they didn't really know what to expect, and just give our line credit for a lot of great protection, because that last drive they did heat it up again, but we picked it up, and there's stuff we kind of hadn't picked up earlier. So that line and Marcus did a great job of protecting when they did mix it up, but I think we felt like we got them a little off balance, and we just wanted to keep running with it. That meant the 2-minute offense.
James really learned a lot about your teammates through adversity, and obviously being down 3 touchdowns late in the third quarter is pretty adverse. What did you learn about this week?
Yeah, I think we all knew we had a young team, and there's going to be mistakes, but we have to keep growing. And this was a great situation today for everybody. And we were backed into a corner today, and we never quit swinging. And once it got going, you saw everything pick up from the special teams to the defense, and we got it clicking offensively finally. So this was just a huge learning step for a lot of guys, but we know we got to push through to next week, because there's another big one next week, and then we'll reassess during that bye week and try to push through.
Have you ever been 3 touchdowns down before playing this game?
No, no. That's the farthest I've ever been down. I think that's the wildest fourth quarter I've ever been a part of, but it was really exciting.
I know it's early to evaluate, but what did you learn about yourself?
Well, I know I got a long ways to go, and everybody's going to look at this fourth quarter as kind of a come from behind positive, but there's a lot of things I can work on. Those first 3 quarters, there was some plays where I was a little confused with what they were doing. I mean, give them credit, they did a good job mixing things up, but we were able to push through, and that's what it's all about. And once we kind of got our finger on what they were doing, everybody kind of just started clicking.
You played in an up-tempo style back in high school. Were you more comfortable once you went to that, just move it and not really think about everything going on?
Well, I think that's kind of a common misconception, is I didn't play in an up-tempo offense. I played in a shotgun offense, but we were not up-tempo. And we were about 60-40. But in the gun, I do feel comfortable. It's what I did in high school. I'm fine with under center, but when you can get that protection and you already get that 5 yards back, you can see everything so much better. And with that protection that we got all day, I was able to find guys down the stretch to help us push it down towards the end zone.
How were you able to get into a rhythm when you're missing on some throws, throwing behind guys early on, but once you got into it, you seem to be
they did a great job of keeping me off balance, and it's like I said, they did a good job of guarding us for a while there, and we were able to kind of just start clicking, just keeping completions and kind of keeping them guessing where we were going to go. We were kind of trying to throw our whole passing game at them and keep coming from different angles, and the guys just did a great job of catching the ball and making plays.
Those 2 touchdown passes to Martin Manley, plays there, and talk about the catches he made as well in the end zone.
Yeah, it was something that we had kind of seen earlier, and something I specifically told him that if we got it again, it was all going to be about his release. We knew they were kind of leaving a linebacker on an island with him and coming down on our tight end, and we had the same call both times, and they gave us that same coverage, and he did a great job of winning and making plays at the end.
Is this what you dreamed about as an Iowa quarterback? This type of atmosphere, this type, maybe not this dramatic, but this type of game leading to a win?
This is an awesome feeling. I would have clearly liked to play 4 quarters like this and kind of get that flowing from the beginning, but what matters is we pulled this out as a team, and the defense played well all day, and our special teams really picked it up during the second half, and this was a complete, entire team win today.
Was there a turning point for you in third or fourth quarter that you really kind of locked in and got in the zone a little bit?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I think it all comes down to what I've been saying, is that protection. They did a really good job protecting down the stretch for me, and those guys just made plays everywhere. From Keenan and Marv and Cavante in the fourth quarter, and Derby and Herman, just all day. We were spreading the ball to everybody. We weren't really keying on anybody, and they did a great job of just keep making plays, and we just kept grinding it out, and finally were able to get into a rhythm.
When you're down 24-3, are you nervous at all as a quarterback? Do you think you have to make too many plays?
I think I would have been until I met Rick Stanzi, and I think he really helped me with that through the years. Just, we have one job, and we want to try to score whether we're down 100 or up 100. And that's kind of the way we look at it as an offense. We knew we had to pick it up and kind of punch through, because we kept flirting with good drives and kept stalling out, but we were able to pull it out in the end, and all the credit goes to that line and those receivers.
The receiving core, they're stepping up, it seems like, each game. Can you sense that?
Yeah, I think so. And Cavante and Keenan, both new guys, are really growing up, and I think everybody can see that. I think we all knew they were great talents, and we were all excited to see what they could do during camp and how they were going to push through this fall. And they've answered every question that I've had, and I've known that for a while, and now everybody else is just kind of getting to see it.
No huddle.
Different. Oh, go ahead, Mark.
No huddle seemed like it felt right for you guys. Does a light go on there when you guys went to that?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're getting the ball out quick, and it's all about putting completions together and kind of getting them frustrated and keeping them confused, because they had us confused there for a while. And I mean, it's tough sledding, run the ball all day. They're bringing safeties down, and they're a very good tackling team. They're very athletic, so we knew they could match up with us. It was all just kind of about making plays, and those guys did all day.
Did you have trouble communication or